Earthlings of 2025, greetings. My name is Nova Reyes, and I've traveled here from the year of 2842 sent by the Intergalactic Peace Council Space University. They told me your timeline was slipping toward a psychological collapse so severe that Earth was officially classified as evils and destruction risk level 11.6, super duper extreme. And trust me, that rating is accurate. I'm here because your species is on the verge of losing something essential. Your minds, your relationships, eventually your entire society to a force you invented but can no longer control, social media. Before my teleportation window closes, I must show you what your future becomes if you continue down this path. In the next few moments, I will show you what life is like in 2042 when social media addiction becomes the dominant force on Earth, how your current behavior is already showing the early symptoms of that collapse, and what must change immediately to prevent mental, cultural, and planetary destruction. Let's begin. In my world, Earth doesn't need aliens or asteroids to destroy it. People are doing that themselves through endless scrolling. By 2042, families no longer speak at dinner. Children burst into panic without a screen in their hands. Addiction treatment centers are filled with people who can't function offline. A 2023 peer research study reported that 46% of teens already admit that they feel addicted to their phones. And trust me, that number only skyrockets where I come from. Earth in 2042 is not a dystopia of war, it is a dystopia of disconnection. You may think that this is dramatic, but every collapse begins quietly. The average teen now spends 8+ hours on social media, more time than they are spent sleeping or interacting face to face with a person. Stanford University research even warned that social media triggers the same neurological pathways as alcohol and gambling addictions. Anxiety and depression among young adults rose sharply when smartphones became constant companions, according to research by psychologist Jean Twenge. You are not just using social media, you are training your brains to need it. And in 2042, the consequences are irreversible. But the future is not fixed. That's why I'm here. If you want to avoid the psychological extinction of your species, you must begin creating tech-free zones in homes, schools, and public areas, setting daily screen time boundaries, but not just for children, for adults who pretend they don't have a problem. Teaching the next generations about real relationships, human emotion, and in person communication. Designing technology that supports wellness instead of exploiting addiction. If you take these steps now, the year 3025 may still welcome you as peaceful collaborators in the Intergalactic Peace Council. I traveled here because I believe Earth is worth saving. Because despite your flaws, Earthlings create art, music, culture, and creativity unlike anything in the galaxy. But you cannot share those gifts with the universe if you allow your minds to be controlled by devices that fit in your pockets. My portal is closing soon, so hear this. The future I come from does not have to be the future you create, but only if you choose differently now. Put down the screen. Look at each other. Reconnect. Your species depends on it. Thank you, Earthlings of 2025. May your future be brighter than the one I escaped. Good luck.